papc again, and as you can tell by the name of the video, this is me pretty much explaining why KD, you can't always rely on it to tell how good someone is. Yeah, it has its plays and parts to, you know, play a role in finding out and knowing if someone's good, but you can't always rely on it solely because of the purpose that the person can be a team player, or, you know, maybe they play a game type where they're winning all the time, or they're working for the team. And this is a perfect example for headquarters right here. You see me die twice, and you know, it's well worth it because I'm dying, but at the same time I'm going after kills to keep them away from the headquarters. And if I'm also shooting at someone, it's also distracting them from the main objective, which is to capture the HQ. A lot of people forget what game type, well, they don't forget what game type, but they forget what the purpose of playing that game type is. If you want kills, you go play team deathmatch because the objective is to kill the team. Headquarters, your objective is not to get kills, but to protect the headquarters. I mean, it can't get much, you know, simpler than that, guys. Domination, your objective is to capture the flags, hold down the points, A, B, and C. You know, search and destroy, your objective is to defend and capture the bomb site. These are not things that should be new to you, but people seem to stray away from the ideas of the reason why these game types were made. You know, like I said, if you want to bitch about someone protecting the headquarters, you need to shut the fuck up, because if you want kills, you go play team deathmatch. You know, I get tired of people when we're playing sabotage bitching how we just capture it, and, you know, less than a minute we just win. And they say that's not how you play sabotage. Well, last time I fucking checked, the whole objective of sabotage is to plant the bomb, defend the bomb, and plant. But anyways, going to tactics, enough with my rant and rave. As you can see there, we had 3 guys getting ready to capture, and they had just spawned. And the reason you see me run forward a little bit is one grenade could take us all out, and that's an easy capture for them. So I ran off. If my teammates would have died, I would have been able to jump right back on and still have the same amount of captured, and then hopefully capture it depending if they, you know, threw another grenade or not, because I believe one guy on their team has 3 frags, and the gold cross on their team, whatever his name is, he has a modded controller. Sharpie, he's so bad, and he did horrible. We played like 4 games about him, and he just constantly talked shit, and he was just horrible. Not to mention he had a modded controller, and I mean, especially on a map like this, if you're using a G3 and it's fully automatic, there should be no reason you're getting shot out at a distance by a P90 or an MP5, if that makes any sense to anyone at all. But as you can see here, my KD isn't that great at all. I mean, it's not even, oh, it's 1, but to me that's not great at all. But we're winning 110-0 right now, and that's one of the reasons. I mean, my KD is a lot higher than 1. I know in World at War it's like 2.13, and in Call of Duty it's like 1.65 or something like that. But my win ratio, for example, in World at War is like 3 point something. I don't know about Call of Duty, I didn't really check before I made this video, but you could see, and this game isn't really complicated, you'll hear me, and there are a lot of different ways and complicated ways to play the game, but headquarters, you know, you got to get back to the basics, and then once you get to the basics, find not more of a complicated but a more sophisticated way to play in order to win. So I mean you run, you capture it, and you kill people and hold it as long as you can. That's the basic objective. Now, where the complicated part comes in, or the more skillful part comes in, is your 1-to-1 gunfights, your 2-to-1 gunfights, your positioning on the map, and so forth. You can see there I was positioning myself on the right side, covering the right side since we had a guy. You could see Animal still over here covering the left, and Predator was watching down the middle where this guy just came from. So we had a, you know, a widespread widespread defense covering the headquarters. You don't want to bunch up because one grenade or one stun will stun you all, and one guy can just come wipe you out. You want to work as a team, play the map as a team, and, you know, position yourself in a place that's advantageous, so when we lose this one, if you're still alive, you can move to the next one, or just continuing to defend it. You know, it's not that complicated. yes, it gets hard, and yes, it does get complicated, but you know, after a while you should, you know, tend to form habits on your own that are good for you to make yourself become a better player. And that's the main part of, or the reason that I let everyone in my clan, is because, you know, I want to give everybody the wisdom I have, because I mean it gets boring from time to time, just completely devastating teams over and over again. And I don't care what anybody says, but when you're playing a game and you have good competition, whether you win or lose, the only reason you're mad is because you lost, but in the sense that you had a good fight. And you know, when you have a good fight, it's actually more entertaining. At least this is just how I feel. It's more entertaining to me to go up against a good fight and lose. Now, of course, I don't want to lose to someone that's bad, but that's, you know, I don't know. Anyways, the game's almost over. You can see we completely dominated this game, but I hope you guys like this. I have another headquarters match that I might post. I don't know. I need more ideas of what kind of game types you guys want to play, but this is papc, and I hope you guys enjoy this game.